Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Sip ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip ace, that freaking bottom. Sip ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip ace, that freaking bottom.
Number 8, Hans Fanfan. Number 13, Jake Natola. Number 15, Eli Leonard. Number 18, Sam DeShano. Number 20, Fabrice Brutus. Number 25, Connor Fallon. Number 26, Connor Manto. Number 27, Cameron Rivard. Number 32, Santiago Duarte. And number 39, Ricardo Aguilera. And now the starting lineup for the Pilgrims. A freshman from Bogota, Colombia, number 3, Julian Duarte. A freshman from Manchester, New Hampshire, number 5, Ali Azawa. A junior from Hooksett, New Hampshire, number 7, Alex Rust. A graduate student from Hillsborough, New Hampshire, number 9, Peniotis Galatas. Graduate student from Enfield, New Hampshire, number 10, Tucker Stenger. A senior from Putnam Valley, New York, number 16, Alec Irving. A junior from Boston, number 19, Wiskins Flavel. A sophomore from Pennacook, New Hampshire, number 21, Logan Casson. A sophomore from West Palm Beach, Florida, number 22, Robinson Santil. A junior from Salem, New Hampshire, number 23, Cooper Ribideau. And in goal is a freshman from Manchester, New Hampshire, number 31, Hayden Walker. The support staff for the Pilgrims, the athletic trainer, Stephanie Painter. The New England College coaching staff is assistant coach Giovanni Riello, assistant coach Griffin Caswell, assistant coach Richard Hubbard, assistant coach Ed Royer, and the head coach is Bill Campion. And now for Tufts. First the non-starters. Number 1, Jacob Tots. Number 8, Woovin Shin. Number 9, Max Jacobs. Number 10, Zach Siegelstein. Number 11, Mati Cano. Number 14, Eric Ingersoll. Number 18, Mark Wynn. Number 21, Anthony Bangdia. Number 22, Aiden Welsh. Number 23, Ethan Feigen. Number 26, Gibson Campbell. Number 27, Owen Denby. And number 31, Michael Carpenito. Here's the starting lineup for the Bows. Freshman in goal from Aptos, California, number 0, Eric Lauda. A sophomore from Claremont, California, number 2, Liam Durkin. A senior from Albany, California, number 3, Ian Daly. A sophomore from Seattle, number 4, Max Cook. A senior from Glastonbury, Connecticut, number 5, Calvin Arrow. A senior from Cardiff, California, number 6, Derek Engie. A sophomore from Washington, D.C., number 12, Mikey Brady. A graduate student from Wilbraham, Massachusetts, number 13, Travis Van Brewer. A senior from Fairfield, Connecticut, number 16, Biagio Paletta. A junior from Rye, New York, number 19, Sean Trainer. And a sophomore from Kingston, Jamaica, number 25, Max Clivio. The support staff for the Jumbos, team trainer Mike Bonapani. The Tufts coaching staff, assistant coach Mark Waterman, assistant coach Mac Lixton.
Hello and welcome here to Bellow Field, where the first round of the NCAA tournament will be kicking off in just a few minutes. The 13-1-2 Tufts Jumbos will take on the 9-6-2 New England College Pilgrims. We should be in for a good one here today, Sam. What do you see happening today? What are some keys to the game for both sides?
No, it's a beautiful day here in Medford at Bellow Field as we've got the national anthem going here, but keys to the game, Tufts needs to be aggressive early. They're clear favorites in this one. They've got to play to their strengths and not really let New England College take a hold of this and dictate the pace. You know, Tufts are the back-to-back champions here, so they've got to really play like it, coming off a NESCAC championship victory. But New England College is a team that's riding high lately. They're coming off a New England Collegiate Conference victory against Mitchell, the number 3 team in the nation. So we'll see how they come out and play here today. We've got a couple of question marks, a curious decision to start, number 31 Walker in goal, but you need to do something different to try to pull off this upset here. So we'll see how the Pilgrims come out and play against the Jumbos.
You're certainly right, Sam. Two hot teams coming into this one, both having won their conference championships. The Jumbos returning here 4 national championships in the last 6 years of play. They obviously know what happens at this time of the year. And the Pilgrims, an upstart team, getting hot at the right time, making it here after winning their conference tournament. We'll see how the first couple of minutes of this game goes. The Jumbos haven't lost on this field yet this year.
Absolutely, and it's one of the things that they take pride in, taking care of business on their home field. But it is the NCAA Division III tournament, and expectations are high, adrenaline is pumping, and really anything could happen here on Bello Field today. The Jumbos, of course, the heavy favorites, the #1 team in the nation right now, and hosting this regional bracket. So we'll see how the Jumbos come out and play here early on their field. Of course, we've got some fanfare and a lot of people in the seats as we're getting set to start here.
Yeah, a lot of people in the seats, people ready to come out and see their Jumbos again playing deep into November. The referees are getting set for kickoff, and the Jumbos take the field.
And the Jumbos play a 3-5-2 formation, and really, it's a very difficult formation to perfect, but it has a lot of strengths, and when you have really excellent skill players, it allows you to control the middle of the field, gives you a lot of creativity with your attacking options, and it is tough to defend the sidelines, but the Jumbos have a lot of bigger players, and NESCAC Player of the Week, Max Clivio, on defense, so we'll see how they decide to come out with the intensity here.
All NESCAC, Players of the Year named this week. The Jumbos have 5, the most ever. Those players are Biagio Paoletta in the back, along with Ian Daly. On the second team was Matti Cano, and then rounding out the first team mentions for the Jumbos were Calvin Arrow and Travis Van Brewer.
And no surprise there with Arrow and Van Brewer. Van Brewer's been excellent for the Jumbos all season. Certainly had a bid at NESCAC Player of the Year, but that going to the Connecticut College Camels. So Van Brewer, certainly a leader on the field, came back for another season, and we'll see if he makes it worth it. I'm saying that with a little bit of a grain of salt, but this team's got really high expectations for themselves. Again, back-to-back NCAA Division III tournament champions. They want a third, and believe me when I tell you they want it bad.
Yes, this is a team that's gotten used to winning, and they'll see if they can continue that pace here. The Pilgrims are ready to kick off, and to send us away here will be Julian Duarte up to kick it away.
And Julian Duarte, one of 2 Duarte brothers, his brother Santiago from Bogota, Colombia, also on the roster. So nice to see a brother pair.
And it is kicked away and booted long. Going after it there and letting it go out of play for the Jumbos is Liam Gherkin, who will throw it in.
And we're seeing the Pilgrims try to play with a little bit of pace early on, but to no avail, losing a little bit of control. The Jumbos will have it now.
Yeah, Galatas tried to play it long. He couldn't. Now the Jumbos give it away in their own end, but they'll take it back with Paoletta. Oh, Paoletta, a little bit of a mistake, and there's a shot on goal, and it is wide, just wide. The Jumbos escaped what would have been a disaster there. A near goal from Logan Casson. Excuse my late reaction. It was unclear from our angle if that was in the goal or on the side netting. It was out, but a dangerous opportunity for Logan Casson and the Pilgrims. Just can't finish.
Right, and the Jumbos making what could have been a very costly error there. Eric Lauda doing a nice job coming out of net to put a little bit of pressure on, but the Pilgrims not able to capitalize on a Jumbo early mistake.
Lauda sends it long, and it is controlled by Cook. Cook tries to send it, and now in the midfield and kicking it out is Engie. Engie to Paoletta. Paoletta tries to play deep, and that's taken away by the Pilgrims. The Pilgrims are going forward now.
The Pilgrims are now trying to control, start a little bit more offense, but again, unable to capitalize on that early mistake could prove costly.
Galatas plays wide and cleared away by Clivio. Mikey Brady into chase, and it will be taken by Travis Van Brewer down the left flank. Van Brewer's got a little bit of room. He's going to try and whip one in, and it goes off a Pilgrim defender. That was Galatas with the defense, and it will be a Jumbo throw. They play it in quick. Max Cook with the ball. Cook plays to Engie. Engie looking to send it. He finds Calvin Arrow. Arrow with a deft touch, but it is taken away, and the Pilgrims attempt to go the other way with Ribaudo, but now the Jumbo's back on it and sent in deep by Liam Gherkin, looking for Mikey Brady, but it is collected by the goalkeeper, Hayden Walker. A nice play there by the freshman goalie, getting his feet wet early.
Definitely, and one of the things that you're looking at there is the Jumbo's really trying to start their all-out attack, and the Pilgrims trying to clear, but again, that back three pushing up and able to give the Jumbos just a little bit more offense.
Paoletta controls, bringing up into the midfield, and Derek Engie sends in deep. Sean Trainer has the ball. Sean Trainer with a shot on goal, and it's stopped by Walker. Travis Van Brewer with a rebound. Van Brewer tries to shoot, and is blocked. Trainer now on it. Trainer sends it high. May have been offside there. A good chance for the Jumbos there quickly, getting out on a great through ball by Derek Engie.
And an excellent save there from Walker, really stopped that Jumbo attack, but Jumbos again attacking quickly, and the Pilgrims trying to start something. The Jumbo's just too strong on the attack there. Van Brewer tried to put it in with the left foot, but blocked by the Pilgrims on the defense again.
Great defense by the Pilgrims there as Walker tries to send it deep. Galatas with a flick header on, and Galatas now back on the ball. Plays for Ribaudo. Ribaudo trying to play deep, and Biagio Paoletta is there to clear. The ball is being possessed by Mikey Brady in the midfield, who sends back to Max Clivio. Clivio sends wide to Cook. Cook trying to send in Travis Van Brewer. Van Brewer tries to reach for it, unable to get it, and it's sent wide by the Pilgrims. A little flick on there by Logan Casson to no avail, and Biagio Paoletta controls it around the back. Paoletta sends to Daly. Daly out wide to Gherkin. Gherkin now looking back, now turning around. Nice deft move there by Gherkin. And the Jumbos are going forward, chasing, and that's going to be a Pilgrim goal kick.
And a little less than 4 minutes in, we've already seen a lot of attack from the Jumbos. Again, we saw that one Pilgrim attempt, but Lauda pressing up on it, making sure no balls in the net for the Pilgrims. Lauda has 9 shutouts on the season, getting closer and closer to a program record. Program record stands at 12.
You know, something I've seen early is that the wind seems to be blowing from the Tufts side to the Pilgrim side, and that is really benefiting the Jumbos with Eric Lauda's long goal kicks and really hurting the Pilgrims with Walker's shorter goal kicks and punts. Could be something that comes into play later. This is now possessed in the midfield by Engie. Engie turns back, has Arrow. Arrow sends wide to Clivio. Clivio looking for Cook. Cook has it. A little bit of a nutmeg, and it goes to Travis Van Brewer, who sends through to Cook. Cook tried to play back to Van Brewer, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Jumbo throw in to Mikey Brady. Mikey Brady tries to play onto Van Brewer, and that is cleared out nicely by Ali Azawa. Max Clivio with a big hit on Logan Casson sends him to the ground, and that'll be a free kick. The referees are warning Max Clivio that type of behavior won't be tolerated much longer.
Right, and the Jumbo's a very big and physical team, so it's the way that they've been playing all year, but referee's not going to let it happen, not going to let it slide, but we've got a free kick here from Cooper Ribaudo.
Ribaudo plays it deep, and I think he was looking for somebody that wasn't there. Tucker Stanger, the closest in the area, but that'll go for a goal kick, and Eric Lauda ready to kick it away.
Now again, we could see the wind play a bit here.
Lauda plays to Cook. Cook has it on his left foot, and he's looking to send deep to Arrow, just over his head, and it's collected by the Pilgrims and sent by Wiskins Flavel. Ribaudo now sends wide. Alex Rust on it. Rust looking back for Ribaudo. And Ribaudo sends deep. That's in and taken away from Logan Casson by Biagio Paoletta there. Travis Van Brewer trying to set on the other end, looking for Mikey Brady. Brady running after it. It's going to be cleared away by Ali Azawa for the Pilgrims. Another Jumbo throw-in.
Alzawar, the freshman, playing with a good deal of confidence here early. Jumbo's attacking his side, but able to defend them nicely.
Yeah, Azawa, as you mentioned, Sam, a freshman. So the Pilgrims with a pretty young line in the back there compared to especially this Jumbo side anchored by Biagio Paoletta and Ian Daly, both seniors. Gherkin trying to send for Engie, can't find him. And the Pilgrims going the other way. Casson giving chase. Daly's there. And Daly will play a nice simple pass to Liam Gherkin. Gherkin trying to send it down the line, looking to find Trainer. It'll go out, and it'll be a Pilgrim throw. short throw in. Looked like it may have slipped. And Travis Van Brewer now on it. Van Brewer fighting for it with Duarte. Duarte goes down, and it will be a Pilgrim free kick.
Right, and the Jumbos now have 2 fouls called against them. They play a pretty physical game, very strong team, and looks like New England College coming to the ground a little bit easy there, but a free kick nonetheless, and the Pilgrims have it now just around midfield.
Severino will boot away this free kick, and he sends it in deep, looking for Casson. Lauda's there, no problem. Clivio now with it on the right side, or the left side, excuse me. Clivio sending to Cook. Cook on the touchline, trying to send long for Van Brewer. Van Brewer traps with his chest, tried to find Mikey Brady, and now the Pilgrims in possession with Alex Rust. Rust trying to send deep, and that's to Paletta's head. Paletta heads to Arrow, who heads looking for Engie, and Rabaudo has it for the Pilgrims. Now Calvin Arrow back on the ball, trying to send deep for Sean Trainer. Trainer giving chase. He's along the right side touchline. He stops it, takes it, and a nice defensive play by the Pilgrims, who are now going the other way with Julian Duarte. Duarte, Arrow on him. Duarte plays out wide, and the ball's back on his feet, trying to send deep. And that'll trickle out of bounds. He was looking for Wiskins Flavel there, unable to find him, and it'll be a throw for Ian Daly and the Jumbos. Another miscommunication on that right side for the Jumbos, and Logan Casson has it, who sends for Duarte. Duarte has the ball pickpocketed from him by Biagio Paoletta. Steadying force for that Jumbo back line.
Jumbos have done a really good job keeping their composure here, and as they send an attack in, a little less composure with that play, but they've really tried to control the ball and dictate the pace of this game. One thing that New England College needs to try to do here is play their game and dictate their pace, something that the Jumbos are used to here on their home field, but they know what the wind is like. So they know what the conditions are. They know exactly what this field is going to be giving them.
Trying to send in deep there were the Jumbos and Calvin Arrow, but Walker collects, and he will be ready to send it away. Sam, watch how this wind blows here into this Hayden Walker punt.
Right, and you can see it on the flag. The wind is really just knocking everything down as you saw that short kick there, but the Pilgrims able to control.
Russ now trying to send deep. He was looking for Casson, and Lauda will be there to clean it up. Fakes a throw to the right side, and now does roll it out that way to Ian Daly. Daly with the ball, sends it back to Lauda. Lauda with plenty of time. He's got Clivio if he wants him, and he does. Clivio with the touch, plenty of space for him. Back to Paoletta. Paoletta looking to send deep. Looking for Gherkin. Gherkin's got a little bit of room down that right touchline. Big touch by Gherkin. Gherkin now towards the middle, and he is tripped up in the box. And Liam Gherkin is down. Wiskins Flavel gave him a shove. And that may be a penalty kick for the Jumbos.
Looks like it may be a yellow card as well, and it is a yellow card assessed to the Pilgrims.
It's a yellow card, but it looks like it'll be outside the box, so not a penalty kick.
Right, and Van Brewer's been really deft with his touch down there all season long. I believe he's got about 6 goals on the season. Van Brewer could decide to send this one in, or they could use the height of Calvin Arrow.
Yeah, right. This may not be the best shooting angle. It's a tough angle into the goal. Look for Calvin Arrow's big head here.
Absolutely. Calvin Arrow, 6'3", about 220 pounds. So built much like a linebacker. We'll see if he can use some of that strength and put this one in the back of the net. Van Brewer most likely looking for his head, but the Jumbos running a play as well. Max Clivio with some height as well. So Van Brewer, we'll see which foot he decides to put it in with.
He's looking like he wants to play it with that left foot of his. Over there with him is Max Cook. And he plays in a low ball, and it'll be cleared away. Giving chase is Derek Engie. He has it on the right touchline. Angie's going to send in deep. Looking for the head of Paoletta. Paoletta with a header and an excellent stop by Hayden Walker for the Pilgrims, and it'll be a Jumbo corner kick.
And immediately the decision by Coach Brad Campion paying dividends, as we've seen the goalkeeper there, Hayden Walker, make 2 excellent saves and a corner kick here Looks like it's going to be the foot of Van Brewer once again. Beautiful left-footed touch. We'll see who he's looking for.
Paletta had a great opportunity there and put a good header in. Walker just with a better stop. Van Brewer's corner kick is a high one. Looking for a head, and that's going to be punched away, and there will be another corner kick. Looks like Walker was able to get his hand on that one, along with his defense.
Right, and we saw him come out with those two fists, just punching that one away, making sure nothing finding the back of the net. But Van Brewer, once again.
This is a launch as well, and it will go out of bounds. Calvin Arrow and Hayden Walker were fighting in the goal mouth, and I think they'll say this went off of a Pilgrim as well, so Travis Van Brewer will line up for his third consecutive corner. Sends this one in. It's deep, and trying to get a head on it was Daly. I think they said he was over the back of Rust. Regardless, it'll be sent away by Walker.
And Hayden Walker doing a really good job there, the freshman from Manchester, New Hampshire, keeping his composure through a strong jumbo attack and a lot of size down there. Beautiful touches from Van Brewer. He'll send this one away.
Mikey Brady leaping for it, unable to get it, but now he's on the ball after pass from Van Brewer. He's sending wide, looking for Gherkin. Gherkin with a touch inside. Gherkin on his left foot, sends in a weak shot, and it'll be collected by Hayden Walker. Walker has been busy so far.
Absolutely, and the Jumbos have really dominated on the attack so far. In this one, we're just about, what is that, about 12 minutes in, and we've seen a lot of jumbo attack. Pilgrims have had one very early chance, but unable to score. It looks like their Jumbos are starting up another attack. The Pilgrims sending in.
A little miscommunication there again by Daly and Paletta, and this one's in deep. Stanger with a header, looking for Roberto. And a little body there. Galatas now on the ball. Galatas sending wide, and it'll be intercepted by Gherkin. Pilgrims possess again, though. Fighting over there are Gherkin and Flavel, and it'll be a Pilgrims throw. The throw is in deep, looking for Cassin's head. Instead, it's Paletta's. Galatas giving chase. He finds Roberto, and Cook on the ball. Cook to Van Brewer. Van Brewer takes a slide, and it's Roberto on the ball again, contested by Arrow. Galatas goes flying and will draw a free kick. The Jumbos did not seem to like that one.
Right, and Van Brewer really trying to make an attack on the ball, and New England College, the Pilgrims taking another bit of a spill there, but trying to play to their strengths. The Jumbos clearly the stronger team at this point, and the Pilgrims just trying to do everything they can to draw some fouls, maybe get an opportunity, and it looks like they'll have one here.
Julian Duarte, the sophomore from Bogota, Colombia, trying to send this one in. Lauda skies up and gets the ball. Nice play there by Eric Lauda, directing the crowd and reaching a high point to grab that one. And he will roll it wide to Max Clivio. Clivio with some time onto his left foot, and he'll just pass short to Max Cook. Cook steps backwards, and he'll go back to Clivio. Clivio is going to send to Paletta. Paletta to Daly. Daly back to Paletta. The Jumbos are happy to do this. They're great passing around the back as Max Cook sends on to Mikey Brady. Mikey Brady has Oswald on his back, and he'll send it to Arrow. Takes a tumble as well. Van Brewer now on the ball. Van Brewer trying to send Cook, who has slipped up. The Pilgrim side is saying he's offside. The refs are not, and he is tripped up. They're going to say no foul on that one, and that one would have been in the box.
Absolutely, and we've seen a lot of contact here so far. I think the officials hesitant to give the Jumbos a PK, but certainly a lot of contact there in the box. Max Cook getting tripped up, but no foul down there. So now Walker getting ready to send this goal kick away.
That was a tough one. The Jumbo coaching staff not so happy about it. They're a little bit confused how he got all ball if it's still a goal kick. Walker sends it away, and Mikey Brady skying for a header with Roberto. Travis Van Brewer now on the ball. Van Brewer looking for Daly, and it's intercepted by Rust. Sorry, looking for Brady, and it was intercepted by Rust. Clivio now. And Max Cook is there to collect it, and he'll send it all the way back to Eric Lauda. Lauda wide to Daly. Daly sending deep. And it'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a Pilgrim throw.
Still no substitutions as we're, at this point, about 17 minutes in.
So it's interesting, Sam. The Jumbos played that 3-back formation with 2 seniors. This Pilgrim team has 4 defenders in the back, 3 freshmen, and a junior. So a lot of seniority on the Jumbo side, not as much on the Pilgrim side. We'll see if the Jumbos can exploit that. Mikey Brady now on the ball. Travis Van Brewer sending deep, looking for Gherkin. Gherkin has a little bit of room. Touch and just keeps it in bounds. Mikey Brady now on it, sending in high. Van Brewer trying to play with his head and collected by Hayden Walker.
Again, a lot of contact down there in the box. We're taking a bit of a timeout as it looks like a Jumbo player has an injured head. They're going to take a look at him, make sure he's all right before sending someone out. But looks like Mati Kano getting ready to set to check in the game. Coming in for number 12, Mikey Brady.
Kano has scored a number of goals for this Jumbo side this year. He's had a great season, resulting in being second-team All-NESCAC. Been a kind of super sub off the bench in a number of games for these Jumbos. Look to have that same effect here and get the Jumbos on the board. As Casson going the other way, Duarte with him. Duarte with a little bit of room and a slide tackle by Biagio Paoletta to stop that attack and send it to Liam Gherkin. But it's taken back from Gherkin by Duarte. And now a big shot, and that'll go high. A shot there by Wiskins Flavel. A quick rip, just high, and it will be a goal kick for Eric Lauda.
And really a nice shot there and a great Pilgrim attack, but just over the crossbar. Eric Lauda doing a good job reading that and letting it go rather than putting a glove on it. The first substitution here, Kano, again, he's been excellent for the Jumbos this year. 6 goals, 3 assists. He leads the team with 15 points. Kano, a senior leader, certainly one of the many for this Jumbo team, and I'm sure they're happy to have him back in this game in the first half. 27 minutes left to play here.
Clivio sends to Cook. Cook looking deep for Trainer. Trainer with a flick head, looking for Kano quickly, and Azawa cleans it away.
The fresh legs immediately trying to test him.
Max Cook going up for this throw. It's deep in Pilgrim territory. Travis Van Brewer over for it, but the throw goes to Kano. Kano along the line. Monty Kano looking to make something happen. Monty Kano still on it. Sends a cross in. Nobody home. That'll be a Pilgrim goal kick.
But again, we've seen the Jumbos do this time and time again with the attack. Kano trying to send a ball in, knowing that his tall players are down there in the box, trying to make something happen. And, you know, the more shots you take, the better chance you have to put one in the back of the net. Kano trying to get something started there for the Jumbos, but it'll be Walker again to send this one long.
Right, Sam. They play this 3-5-2 to the Jumbos, which leads to a lot of pressure from the wings. Those wingers go up and down the field. So far, we've seen Gherkin very active as he sends one in there, looking for Kano, and Walker skies up and gets it. But anyways, the wingers go play very active roles in the attack in this 3-5-2 formation and are really, really important for feeding the balls into the middle. They've been active doing so far today.
Absolutely. And really playing it to perfection so far, creating a lot of attack.
Trainer sends wide for Gherkin. Gherkin with a touch and tries to send, but it is blocked. Flavel fighting for it along with Santil, and Santil will be awarded a free kick there. Liam Gherkin was all over him. And Joe Severino is ready to send it away. He will give it back to Hayden Walker to send it away. Walker's ball gets held up in the wind. Van Brewer and Roberto fighting for it. Van Brewer still fighting. And the Jumbos possess back with Max Clivio, who sends wide for Max Cook. Cook Sending wide for Mati Kano. Kano with the defender on his back. It's Azawa. Looking to turn around, and it'll be a jumbo throw for Max Cook. Gibson Campbell checking into the game now for the Jumbos. Max Cook will come out in favor of Gibson Campbell.
Gibson Campbell from Somerset, New Jersey. High school, the Hun School. Looking to give Cook a breather, get some fresh legs in there. Once again, really active in the midfield for the Jumbos. Kano trying to get something started down there.
As you mentioned, Sam's fresh legs. Gibson Campbell has a lot of speed. He'll definitely be looking to press the Pilgrims as that one is sent high. And to collect it will be Wiskins Flavel. Flavel onto his right foot now and plays a dangerous pass. Looking for Galatas. Van Brewer now on it. Sending for Trainer. Shot high. Sean Trainer with a quick one-touch finish there. Just missed the net.
And an excellent pass there from Van Brewer, deciding not to take it himself, but to see Trainer, had Trainer open, but Trainer with the left foot just unable to put it in the back of the net. Hayden Walker doing a good job down there in goal. Still no goals for the Jumbos despite several opportunities.
This one's cleared away. Calvanero with the head. And Galata sends deep. Pauletta will send it back. Van Brewer send it wide. And Gibson Campbell showing off that speed, looking to save it along the touch line. He cannot. It'll be a Pilgrim throw right here for Alex Rust. Rust looking to go deep. Looking for Casson. Pauletta now on it. Pauletta sends to Arrow. Arrow to Van Brewer. Van Brewer unable to get it, but Campbell can. Gibson Campbell sending deep for Monte Cano. And Cano's off to the races with Azawa. And good defending there by Ali Azawa. Able to send it to Alex Rust. Staying in bounds. Gibson Campbell's there. Looking for Calvin Arrow. And this will be a jumbo throw.
Coming in now is going to be Zach Siegelstein for Liam Gherkin. Siegelstein, the senior midfielder from New York, taking out Gherkin from Palos Verdes, California.
Siegelstein, a senior, has dealt with some injuries this year. Good player for this jumbo side.
22 minutes left to go here in the first half of play.
Kano fighting for it, and it'll be another jumbo throw. The referee having the same issue that we are, not being able to see down the touchline with the Pilgrims there, but Monte Cano on it. And Galata sends it away for Casson. The jumbo staying on it with Engie. Engie's going to send wide, looking for Siegelstein. Siegelstein with the head. He was looking to get it to Calvin Arrow, and it is cleared away by the Pilgrims. And it'll be an Ian Daly throw. Daly looking for Engie. Engie traps it and turns. Playing back for Pauletta. Pauletta's going to play to Clivio. Clivio's got lots of time. Clivio plays wide for Campbell. Gibson Campbell now, a little bit of time. Gibson Campbell turning back to Max Clivio. Clivio back to Campbell. Campbell to Clivio. And Clivio looking for a ball into Sean Trainer. Sean Trainer tried to flick it on with his chest to Travis Van Brewer. Instead, Hayden Walker collects.
The Jumbos, again, starting that offensive attack. They've got 4 shots on goal and 7 shots in total, but still unable to connect. New England College, 2 shots and none on goal, but 4 saves for the freshman Hayden Walker, playing an excellent game in goal so far for the Pilgrims.
Van Brewer stepping to Stangler there. Stangler able to get it to Galatas. Galatas can get it to Flavel. Wiskins Flavel with a little bit of room on the left side. Now pulls it back. He's defended there, and he's able to send it to Robato. Robato looking in, and it's headed away by Ian Daly. Fighting for it there are Galatas and Van Brewer. The ball ping-ponging around, and Wiskins Flavel gives chase and sends it back. Touched by Robinson Centil. Sent in deep. Max Clivio with a head, and Julian Duarte on it. Duarte with a little bit of space now. Duarte with a lefty shot, and that's over the goal high. Ambitious look there from Julian Duarte.
Another shot there for the New England College Pilgrims, but Eric Lauda too confident down there in net, letting that one sail over the crossbar. Gibson Campbell getting sent off now for Aiden Welsh, the senior from Arnold, Maryland.
Aiden Welsh comes on to that right back position, which sends Ian Daly wide out left. An interesting switch for the Jumbos.
Louder now with the wind.
That one's a high arcing kick. Duarte able to get his head on it. And Galatas now trying to send deep. Ian Daly with a header. Robato and Van Brewer were fighting, and Van Brewer caught him with an elbow to the stomach. And it'll be a free kick for Julian Duarte and the Pilgrims, who play wide. Robinson Santil now. Santil looking in deep. Tried to find Casson. Casson tripped, and it was cleared away by Aiden Welsh. Severino.
Santil really a huge part of the Pilgrims' defense so far this year. They've allowed 1.17 goals per game, so strong numbers there. Santil, the leader back there.
The Jumbos with a remarkable .39 goals allowed per game. So this defensive line has been solid, and especially playing that 3-5-2. It doesn't offer a ton of defensive security. The Jumbos trust their back line, as they've proved capable so far, as Max Clivio sends to Ian Daly. Ian Daly tries to send deep, looking for Monty Cano. Cano running at a defender, and that one's not cleared well. Zach Siegelstein may have rushed a finish there as Hayden Walker was retreating to his net. He sends it high, and it'll be a goal kick for the Pilgrims.
Right, and Siegelstein may have had time for a second touch there with Hayden Walker running back towards the net, but sending it just over the net was Siegelstein, and the Pilgrims seem to have another lucky break. 18 minutes left to go here in the first half. Still scoreless here on Bellow Field.
Hayden Walker sends a high ball. It's getting caught up in the wind. Siegelstein went for a header but got hit by Robato. And a clear head by Biagio Paoletta, and the ball's back at his feet. Paoletta with a deft touch onto his left. Left Duarte in the dust. Engie now. Engie sending wide. He's got Welsh. Welsh has some space. He'll take it across the midfield line. Now sends along the right side, and a move made by Trainer. Trainer cuts it in. Now the ball is looking for Siegelstein. Siegelstein with a left foot, and a weak shot in collected by Hayden Walker.
Hayden Walker's really been all over the place there in goal for the Pilgrims. They certainly seem lucky to have him back there. I believe that's his 5th save of the game. So Walker now getting ready to boot this one long, but again, the wind certainly in his face knocks that one down off the head of Calvin Arrow.
Sean Trainer tried to trap. He couldn't, so it'll be a Pilgrim throw. Santil ready to take it. Santil's throw is deep, looking for Flavel. Flavel to Duarte. And Duarte and Engie are twisted up, no foul called. Play on, and the Jumbos possess with Zach Siegelstein going the other way. Siegelstein sends back to Engie. Engie wide to Clivio. Clivio's got some space. Looks for Cano. Cano gets wrestled down to the ground, and a foul is called.
Yeah, certainly Cano a little bit of push in the back. Little extracurricular activity after the play, but looks like Travis Van Brewer is going to have a free kick, and we've seen Van Brewer put these in the back of the net this year. We'll see if Van Brewer does look to put this one on goal. Certainly going to ask for a little bit more space than he's been granted. Van Brewer again, deft with that left foot. We'll see what the Jumbos decide to do. They're putting all their height there in the box. Clivio and Arrow down there.
Siegelstein is along with Van Brewer here. You have to imagine this will be a free kick on the left foot of Travis Van Brewer.
Coach Desatel giving them the play.
But Siegelstein kicks it in, and it is able to be cleared away by the Pilgrims. Engie all alone, and he's going to send back to Eric Lauda. Lauda sends wide for the head of Daly. Daly with a flick head, looking towards Arrow in the middle, unable to connect as Galatas and Duarte are going the other way for the Pilgrims. Now the ball's high in the air, bouncing around. Arrow with it. Arrow to Engie. Engie wide to Travis Van Brewer, and Travis Van Brewer has some space. Monty Cano now. Cano on to Daly. Daly's alone in the corner. Now to Monty Cano. Cano plays back. And into Daly. Jumbos. And Daly with a shot wide right. Ian Daly had a little bit of daylight. His shot bent right instead of left. And it is off target, and it'll be a clear, but another dangerous attack for the Jumbos.
Certainly dangerous. That's the Jumbos' 11th shot of the game. They've got 5 on goal as Woo Vin Shin sets to check in the game. He gives the Jumbos a little bit of speed as well. Shin certainly shifty, going to give Van Brewer a break. 15 minutes left to go here in this first half. We'd imagine we'll see Van Brewer back on that field in the second half, if not back at the end of the first. But as you can see, the stands begin to fill. This intense first round matchup here in the NCAA Division III tournament. Shin immediately getting some action.
The Pilgrims now going the other way. Before that is thwarted by the Jumbos as Aiden Welsh sends back to Eric Lauda. Lauda back to Welsh. Welsh going back to Lauda. And Lauda will send wide to Clivio, who has a little bit less time, and sends it down the line. Monty Kano now. He's got Azawa on his back. Kano was trying to beat him down the line. Instead, it will go for a jumbo throw for Ian Daly, who plays short to Woven Shin. Back to Daly. Daly finds Siegelstein. Siegelstein tried to flick it on to Monty Kano, unable to do so, and it goes out of bounds off of Flavel, and Daly will have a throw. Woven Shin now. Shin sends back to Clivio. And Clivio all the way across to Aiden Welsh. Welsh taking it forward himself and now giving away. Trainer plays back to Welsh. Welsh sends in deep, and it's booted away. In the midfield, Angie now onto Arrow. Arrow to Pauletta. Pauletta to Welsh. Welsh back to Pauletta.
Jumbos have a little bit of time here to set up the offensive attack that they're really looking for.
As now Sean Trainer goes down the wing. He's got a defender one-on-one. He beats him. Trainer looking to send one in. The ball's cleared, but Arrow with a shot, and it's stopped. And Woven Shin tried to get seconds. Sends it high. And I think they will say that was deflected, and it'll be a jumbo corner kick. Woven Shin ready to take it.
Absolutely. And with Van Brewer off now, Shin looking to send this one in. But the Jumbos had a little bit of time to set up that offense, and you see good things happen when you give yourself a little bit of time. Jumbos setting up an offensive attack and had a rebound, almost a goal, but Shin now looking to send something in. Again, the Jumbos looking to their height of Clivio and Arrow on this corner kick. Shin's likely going to take this with his right foot.
Shin sends it in, a low ball, and that ball's bouncing around on the feet of Pauletta now. Pauletta sends back to a Siegelstein lefty shot. It is blocked in front, and Derek Engie controls in the midfield. Engie sends in deep, and Daly now on it. Ian Daly chasing back, pressured by Flavel, and Casson now on the ball for the Pilgrims, going the other way. Galata sending deep, looking for Wiskins Flavel. Wiskins Flavel going forward. He's got defenders on him, and the Jumbo's able to take the ball away and send it out of bounds.
Now we've got a sub for the Jumbos. Eric Ingersoll will come in the game. Looks like he's going to send off Derek Engie, give him a little bit of a breather before the second half. 11 minutes left to go here in the first.
The Jumbos have the availability to play a lot of different players, as they did in the NESCAC tournament last year. A wealth of resources for the Jumbos.
Absolutely, and a very deep team, and we saw that in the NESCAC tournament as well. Coach Desitel going with a little bit of a younger lineup to give some rest to some of his players with nagging injuries, but now the Jumbos on defense. Looks like the Pilgrims are mounting a bit of an attack.
A big throw in by the Pilgrims, met by a Daly head. Now Galatas with a head. Duarte was taken down and played back in by Azawa. Flavel now onto Duarte. Duarte looking for Flavel. Flavel with a shot wide.
Right, and Lauda was right there on the edge, positioned very well to make a save, even if that shot was hit well, but the Pilgrims sending that one just wide off the foot of Flavel. Flavel has been excellent for New England College this year. Co-player of the year in the New England Collegiate Conference. So looking at one of their stronger guys there on the attack.
In the midfield now is Ingersoll. Sends back to Pauletta. Pauletta tries to clear, and it is blocked by Casson. It'll be a goal kick. Eric Lauda getting the team fired up from the back end. Not loving what he's seeing with the lackadaisical passing in the back. It's gotten the Jumbos in trouble a time or two today. Really has been the source of pretty much all of the Pilgrim attack.
Absolutely, and we said it before that the Pilgrims were going to need to play their best soccer, and the Jumbos were going to need to play some of their best, but certainly mistake-free, and it hasn't been what they've been doing so far. Jumbo's stooping a little bit down to their competition rather than playing their best.
Monty Cano trying to cut back. The ball's on his left foot now. Cano tries to play in. He was wanting a foul, unable to get it, and Wiskins Flavel and the Pilgrims are going the other way. Calvin Arrow, though, with him, and he lets it run out of bounds for a jumbo throw. Back to Clivio. Clivio's pressured by Casson. He's able to send it high. Ahead by Siegelstein, was looking to connect with Ian Daly, and it goes out of bounds for a Pilgrim throw. Pilgrim sent it deep. Flavel tried to get his head on it, and the ball goes deep, high now, before it's met by Calvin Arrow's feet. Moving Shin onto Eric Ingersoll. Ingersoll sending wide, and Aiden Welsh has plenty of time. Aiden Welsh, he is trainer there. Trainer sends it back to Welsh. Welsh has time to Pauletta.
And the Jumbos, again, patiently setting up their attack, looking for the best opportunity to try to put one on goal.
As Montecano now with a touch in the box, and a shot in, and a tap-in goal for Ian Daly. The ball was bouncing around. Siegelstein was able to send one in. It got deflected, and Ian Daly couldn't believe what was in his lap. A tap-in goal to make it 1-0 Jumbos.
And again, you can't really fault the keeper, Hayden Walker, there. The Pilgrims just a little bit too open on defense, and the Jumbos exploiting that attack again, pulling back a little bit to set up what's going on down there in the box. They set it up well, and Ian Daly on that back post, just putting it right in, a tap-in. Couldn't believe what he saw, but with 8:30 left to go, the Jumbos lead 1-0 here at Bellow Field.
Yes, the Jumbos have had sustained attack going forward for sure, and the ball was bouncing around there, eventually found the feet of Ian Daly, his easiest goal of the season. Max Clivio now on the ball. Clivio sending for Shin. Shin wide to Daly. Daly now to Siegelstein. Siegelstein's going forward, and the Pilgrims take it back. Galatas now on the ball. Galatas fighting with Siegelstein, and he's shoved down.
Again, a lot of contact here, but the officials letting them play here in the midfield as the Jumbo is set to send two more in the next dead ball.
Headed away by Clivio. Galatas sending deep, and Clivio will shield away there. The other Duarte brother on the ball, looking for the ball there, was Santiago. The twins from Bogota have been big producers for this Pilgrim side, just sophomores.
Two substitutions here for the Jumbos. It's going to be Max Jacobs and Ethan Feigen. Again, Jumbo's deciding to give a little bit of a rest here with 7 minutes left to go in the first half. We'll likely see some of the starters back on the pitch at the beginning of the second.
Flavel now goes through the legs of Daly, but Daly able to recover, and Flavel now putting it back onto his right foot. Wiskins Flavel with the ball down the right side, and he is met by the defense of the Jumbos. It'll be a Pilgrim throw.
Pilgrims trying to mount some attack. Again, the Jumbos really dominating all day on the offensive end. They've got 14 shots, 7 on goal. The Pilgrims only with 4 shots and none on goal, but 6 saves from the freshman keeper, Hayden Walker, has really kept them in this one as the Jumbos lead 1-0 here at Bellow Field.
You know, Sam, on a lot of those Jumbo attacks, it felt like something was coming, and the Pilgrims did well to keep it away. It's almost funny that that goal from the Jumbos kind of came on a scrappy little play, and the ball rolling to the feet of Ian Daly, as now Duarte tries to control and plays it out of bounds. Ian Daly there for a throw in. He's looking down the line for Max Jacobs. Jacobs all alone, trying to find the feet of Siegelstein, and it was deflected. Hayden Walker will pick it up. 6 minutes to go in this first half.
And one thing you like to see here from the Pilgrims is that, you know, goals scored against you, there's no panic in this team yet, right? They've still got plenty of time, still trying to mount something on the offensive end. And they've got one in the midfield here. Again, falling a little bit easy on some of these contacts, but Flavel now controlling.
Now Calvin Arrow with it. Arrow's looking to send deep. He's got Max Jacobs running. Jacobs, he'll let it get deep. He's along the line. And met by Azawa's defense, who's able to do well and send it out of bounds. Very classy defending there by Ali Azawa. And that ball is again out for another jumbo throw. Ian Daly's there to take it. Looks for Woven Shin. Shin fighting for it, and the Pilgrims able to boot it away, but Paoletta on it. Biagio Paoletta, nice turn, and Max Clivio. Clivio to Ingersoll. Ingersoll going to play back to Paoletta, and Paoletta sends wide to Welsh. The Jumbos looking to go forward now. But they're content to send it along this back line. They pass very well between the three of their defenders.
Absolutely. And Lauda a little bit frustrated with the Jumbos earlier that they were passing so much along that back line, but now they'll send it back to Lauda, who will presumably send it long, but just gives it to Paoletta. Paoletta looking to play someone, and he finds his man Jacobs.
Jacobs looking to send long. He was trying to get onto the feet of Daly, unable to connect, and Galata sends it deep, looking for Flavel. Wiskins Flavel now. He's got Max Clivio on him. Tries to touch it to the right. Clivio read him like a book, and the Jumbos are able to keep it in bounds. Woven Shin now on the ball. Sends back to Ingersoll. Eric Ingersoll been very active in his time on the field. And he sends to Woven Shin. Shin back to Clivio. And Clivio sends back to Lauda.
Jumbo's certainly playing poised and confident on that back line.
A nice touch by Ian Daly. Looking to go forward. And ripped it into Robato. And Robato sends it out of bounds. Ian Daly with a throw. Zach Stiegelstein with trapping with his chest, able to send to Jacobs, and they will call a foul against the Pilgrims, and it'll be a jumbo free kick. The Jumbos wanted to go quick there, are a little frustrated that they had to wait for the referees to get set. Ian Daly looking for Siegelstein, unable to connect, and Ali Azawa sends it onto the street. Clivio throws it back to Ingersoll. Ingersoll taking some time, and he has some time before he sends back to Paoletta. Biagio Paoletta was trying to send in deep. Duarte got on it, and now Galatas. Panagiotis Galatas is a big-time player for this Pilgrims team, a graduate now, as Casson chasing in deep, unable to get on the ball, and it'll be a goal kick for the Jumbos.
And again, one thing that we've seen from the Jumbos, and it's been excellent for them, it's been working to a T. Jumbos have been extremely patient, and Eric Lauda, a big part of that, the goalkeeper. But this back line has been excellent for the Jumbos in being patient and really just trying to take time, ticking off that clock. Again, leading 1-0, 2 minutes left to go in this half. Jumbos just trying to continue to play patiently.
Siegelstein plays back, and looking to go back was Fagan, and he played a not firm enough pass, but the Jumbo is now back on it with Daly, and Daly tries to send into Max Jacobs. Jacobs with Azawa there, and Azawa is able to kick it away, but Daly traps. Daly going forward to Jacobs. Jacobs in the box now, playing across, tried to get onto the feet of Zach Siegelstein, who was just unable to connect, and it'll be a goal kick for the Pilgrims.
And again, the Pilgrims defense collapsing just a little bit down there, but able to make a play. Now it'll be another goal kick for Hayden Walker, who has been extremely active in this first half. Just over a minute left to play here. Again, the wind going right at Walker, and it knocks down that goal kick.
Calvin Arrow and Robato fighting for it. Now Wiskins Flavel with the ball on the right side. Flavel's been dangerous in the spot, and that time it's taken by Ian Daly, who looks to send in. He was looking for Siegelstein, plays it a little long, and Hayden Walker will come out to collect. Walker sends it. He's got his man, and sending deep is Santil. And it'll go out of bounds for another jumbo throw. 45 seconds now to go in this first half. The Jumbos still with a 1-0 lead over the New England College Pilgrims. And both teams seem more or less content to let this one run down. Santillo throws short, trying to get it onto the feet of Duarte. Wu Vin Shin will have none of that, tries to send it back. Fighting for it in the midfield are the two teams, and Eric Ingersoll with a big header looking for Zach Siegelstein, who gets up. On the ball now, the Jumbo's going forward. One last attack. Feigen tried to make something happen, almost beat the last man, unable to do so, and we'll go to the half with a 1-0 Jumbo lead.
Right, the Jumbo's playing a strong half there, able to score the goal again off the foot of Ian Daly after 13 shots. Jumbo's finished the half with 14 shots, 7 on goal, but no saves for Eric Lauda. No goals on the score sheet for the Pilgrims, so the Jumbos lead this one 1-0, and we'll see you after halftime in about 15 minutes.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
Sip ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live, I'm Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip ace, that freaking bottom.
Hello and welcome back here to Bellow Field, where the Tufts Jumbos lead the New England College Pilgrims 1-0 after the first half. We're about ready to get going on the second half here. Sam, what did you see from both sides in that first half? What do you think both teams need to do in the second to come out on top of this one?
Yeah, no, a really great first half of soccer, clearly affected by the wind. Wind was going in the direction of the New England College Pilgrims, but at this point, wind going towards the Jumbo half. Again, in the net for the Jumbos is Eric Lauda, who hasn't had a ton of action, but in net for the Pilgrims is number 31, Hayden Walker, the freshman, and he's been excellent for them. Just got a little bit unlucky with a bit of a dinky goal from the Jumbos, assisted by Zach Siegelstein and scored by Ian Daly. One of the things that we've seen the Jumbos play with is a lot of patience and composure. The Pilgrims trying to get something started, but haven't had a ton of chances. Again, that strong defensive line headed by Biagio Paoletta has really helped the Jumbos keep their confidence. Monty Cano starting on the pitch here in the second half with Sean Traynor up top, Ian Daly, Calvin Arrow, Van Brewer, and Eric Ingersoll behind them.
Travis Van Brewer will have the ball here and sends wide to Calvin Arrow, who will send it all the way back to Max Clivio. The Jumbos love to pass the ball around the back. Did it well in the first half, with the exception of a mishap or two. Now the Pilgrims able to take this ball away. Duarte with the ball at his feet, and it is sent long by Santil, and the Jumbos are on it. Liam Gherkin on the ball now, looking to send, and it's intercepted by Severino, and the Pilgrims go the other way. This is Santil on the ball, taking his space, playing to Flavel. Flavel going to the middle. And there's Galatas with a lot of time. And Galatas is going to rip one. And it goes off the crossbar. And now it goes in. A goal by Stanger and the Pilgrims. What a rip from out wide by Panayotis Galatas. The rebound came out. It was bouncing around for a second. And Tucker Stanger able to put it in the back of the net. And we have a 1-1 game.
Yeah, and really a great job by the Pilgrims coming out, trying to fire again. New England Collegiate Conference tournament champions, showing why that's the case. Starting some offense immediately, but Tucker Stenger able to put that one in the back of the net. A great save by Lauda on the first shot. Tufts defense maybe taking a little bit of the edge off, but Van Brewer playing this one long to Daly.
The Jumbos shocked by that goal. It's a 1-1 game now. That one goes wide, looking for Gherkin. Rust got his head on it, and it goes out of bounds.
And that's exactly the way to breathe new life into a team. The Jumbos looking like they dominated the first half entirely, but the Pilgrims coming out, firing on the first cylinder that they put out there 1 shot on goal, 1 shot in the back of the net.
A brand new game now. 43.5 minutes to go in this one, and we are all knotted up. A free kick now for the Pilgrims. It'll be Ozawa there to take it. And he sends it in deep. Max Clivio able to get on it and sends all the way back to Lauda. Lauda, one time, and Galatas able to get ahead on it to Stanger. Stanger, after his goal, playing in the midfield now, and he gets tripped up and will be taken down.
Stanger,
the Pilgrims try to go quick, and the referees say the ball was still moving.
Stanger
reset them.
Stanger certainly falling a little bit easy there. Jumbos, again, a super physical team. That's their 7th foul of the game. Galatas now set to put this one in.
Panayotis Galatas had a 25-yard rip off the crossbar, and he sends that one in. Paletta able to head it away. Now Duarte to Flavel. Flavel trying to go over the head of Daly, and now he goes over the head of Arrow. Flavel with a little bit of time. He tries to send a shot in, and it's wide. Unclear if that was a shot or a cross. Regardless, goes out of bounds, and it'll be a free goal kick for Eric Lauda and the Jumbos.
And the Pilgrims setting up their offense easily now against the Jumbos.
That one's going to be cleared away. Stepping in was Eric Ingersoll. Travis Van Brewer now, he's tripped up. He was tripped up by Santiago Duarte there. The brother of Julian Duarte, twin. And it is a free kick now for the Jumbos. These referees are loving to call the rolling ball to reset the free kick.
Absolutely, and certainly slowing down some of the momentum of both teams here.
Flavel now on the ball. Takes on and beats Van Brewer. Flavel, a little bit of room, going towards his left, and he's going to play out wide to Santil. Santil now plays towards the middle. Duarte. And Duarte in the middle. Pauletta with a clear. Roboto now on it. Roboto going forward, and he's looking for Flavel. Flavel's got some room. Flavel going to send it in, and it's taken by Aiden Welsh. And Welsh will send it long. And it is headed back in by Severino. Met by a Travis Van Brewer head, and Alex Russ now coming forward. Gherkin tried to take it. The Pilgrims hold on to it. Now Gherkin on it, and he finds Monticano.
And both the Jumbos and the Pilgrims falling very easily. A lot of contact, a lot of pushing and shoving, but the officials deciding to let them play there. Bit of inconsistency from the referees in what will fly and what won't fly in this game, but the Pilgrims now have it, and they're looking to send this one back into their offensive territory. The crowd getting into it on that far sideline.
That one is headed by Casson, but it was out of bounds, and the Jumbos have a throw. Gherkin throws low down the line, and Russ there to meet it. Sends it up, looking for Casson. Casson controlling. He's got 3 defenders on his back. Liam Gherkin takes it away, and the ball is now back at the feet of Biagio Pauletta, who will send it wide to Ian Daly. Ian Daly looking to go long. Gherkin there. Gherkin with a nice touch on his right foot and gives it to Monticano. Cano now looking to take on a defender, and a nice defensive play there by Alex Rust. And it is sent long by Santiago Duarte, looking for Casson. But Lauda's there, and he will kick it out of bounds with his left foot.
The Jumbos have had a really difficult time setting up any offense in this second half. Again, playing with a lot of patience previously, but the equalizer goal from the Pilgrims seems to have shocked them just a little bit.
Ball rattling around the midfield now. Biagio Pauletta back with it. Pauletta plays deep. Looking for Gherkin. Gherkin's stripped up, but the referees will play advantage. Monticano now. Cano's going forward. Jumbos have some numbers. Monticano tries a step-over move. Ball on his left foot now, and it rolls out of bounds. And it's looking like it'll be a corner kick for the Jumbos. So a big opportunity here. Travis Van Brewer lining up to take the corner. Calvin Arrow, Aiden Welsh, Max Clivio, the big boys coming into the box for the Jumbos, looking to get their heads on this one as they drop back Gherkin and Ingersoll.
And they give Alex Rust a yellow card there, likely from that previous penalty that they played advantage on. But now Van Brewer looking to put this one in with his left foot. Again, the Jumbos have plenty of size down there with Clivio and Arrow.
The short options, Montecano. Referee's taking a little while to book this one. And they seem to have it. Travis Van Brewer lined up for the corner. He's going to send it in. Looking for a head is Clivio. It goes high. Tried to clear was Casson. The ball's still bouncing around. Roboto now tries to clear. And it goes to Eric Ingersoll, who will play wide to Travis Van Brewer.
Van Brewer deft with that left foot. Sends another ball in.
Calvin Arrow looking to get his head on this one. He does. Biagio Paoletta now. And the ball trickles down. And a goal for Ian Daly. Another tap-in goal for Ian Daly. And it is 2-1 Jumbos.
And the second goal there from Ian Daly. Again, the Jumbos playing poised and confident on offense. Just putting that ball in. Ian Daly with the easy tap. Nothing that the goalie Hayden Walker could do. And nicely tapped in there from Ian Daly. Takes a nice celebratory trot over to the corner.
Calvin Arrow was able to get his head on it first. Biagio Paoletta flicked it on, and Daly did the rest. A goal for the Jumbos, and they now lead the Pilgrims 2-1 as the goal scorer, Tucker Stanger, comes off the field for the Pilgrims, seemingly a little banged up. Looks like he's just got a little bit of blood coming from his hand. Anyway, it cleaned up and let back on the field. Ian Daly probably couldn't have imagined scoring two easier goals in this game, but two clinical finishes regardless, and he puts the Jumbos back in the lead with just over 38 minutes to go in this one.
Pilgrims now with this one looking to send a little bit more attack. Again, they had plenty going for them before that Jumbo attack. Jumbos able to score on one of their first offensive bouts of this second half.
Ball is misplayed and it's rattled around. Arrow now fighting for it with Stanger. The ball is booted and Clivio's back with it. Clivio looking for Arrow. Arrow fighting, and Clivio now back on the ball, who sends deep. He's looking for Kano. Monty Kano backing down the defender. That's Azawa. Monty Kano cutting. He's got some room, and he plays a pass. He was looking for Sean Trainer. Roboto did well to clear that away, but the Jumbo is still possessed with Liam Gherkin, who sends it back to Max Clivio. Clivio to Arrow. Arrow's got some pressure on his back now, and the ball is at Eric Ingersoll's feet. Ingersoll to Welsh. Welsh going to play to Travis Van Brewer, and it's intercepted by Roboto. And Jumbos maintain it, though.
Van Brewer certainly push in the back, looking to draw a call, but to no avail. Trainer now trying to flick one on.
A fight for it. Sean Trainer's back on the ball, and they're going to call a ticky-tacky foul on the Jumbos here.
And that's unbelievable considering the amount of contact that was going on before that foul was called. Van Brewer has got to be upset with it, but again, if you just take a look at the sheer number of fouls that have been called in this one, the Jumbos have been called for 8 and the Pilgrims for 4. Definitely can't be a product of the physicality of them. So, again, taking a look at the one-sidedness of the ref, saying it's going to play into account just a little bit.
Liam Gherkin beats a man down the line. He's got a little bit of room now on the left side. He's going to play to Monty Kano. Kano looking to cut towards the middle. Does 2 step-over moves, and the Pilgrims defense able to just get a foot on it, sends it back. Eric Ingersoll playing around the back to Max Clivio, then to Biagio Paoletta. Paoletta going to look in deep, trying to find Calvin Arrow, and the ball is headed away by Galatas. Tucker Stanger plays down the line. Duarte now on it, and Duarte is shoved a little by Max Clivio. No call made, and it'll be a Jumbo throw.
We've seen in the second 8 or so minutes of this half that the Jumbos are playing a little bit more like they were in the first half, but ball still rattling around over there. Paoletta will send it to the other side of the field.
A lot of pushes in the back. The calling has been a little bit inconsistent on those calls, and that's going to hurt. Calvin Arrow met a foot in the middle. That was the foot of Santiago Duarte, and a foul will be called. The Jumbos may have gotten unlucky on a call in the corner over here on Travis Van Brewer, and may have gotten lucky on a call there. That one looked like it may have been all ball.
Jumbo's certainly pleased to be walking away with a healthy Calvin Arrow after the cleat came in a little bit high.
Biagio Paoletta set to boot it away, and he will go short to Aiden Welsh. Welsh across the half line, and he's going to send one in deep. That's a high ball. Hayden Walker coming out, and he's able to collect it. Hayden Walker was decisive coming forward. The freshman keeper able to collect it. And look how much further his punts are going in this half, going with the wind instead of into it like he was last half.
Absolutely. The wind knocking everything down earlier, but able to play with it in this one.
That ball sent in deep. And Daly was looking for Kano, finds Hayden Walker, and the freshman goalkeeper has the ball ready to boot it away with his left.
You see Walker shielding his eyes there. The sun may be a little bit of a factor here in this second half as it begins to set just a little bit earlier. Again, daylight savings time in effect. So shielding his eyes from the sun, trying to make sure he sees all of that ball. But the Jumbos just, again, playing around with it in the backfield. Their strong defensive line, playing with patience and composure.
Hey, Aiden Walsh now on the ball. He'll send back to Paoletta. And sent deep by Max Clivio, looking for Monty Cano. Cano's got some room. Monty Cano now coming towards the middle. And great defending by Ali Alzawa. Able to kick that out of bounds at just the last second to stop what may have been a Monty Cano goal.
Absolutely, and with Walker closing in on that, Cano had two men racing towards that back post. Certainly had options, but an excellent play there from Alzawar to kick that one out. Van Brewer now with the left foot in the corner, looking to start something else for the Jumbos.
Van Brewer's cross is high, looking for a head. Paoletta goes up, unable to get it, and Robato clears it away. Eric Ingersoll on it, though. Ingersoll going to play in deep for Daly. If Daly he is not onside. Daly was caught offside there, trying to come back, just unable to do so, and it'll be a Pilgrim free kick.
33:50 left to go here in the second half. Jumbos lead here 2-1 after the equalizer goal scored by Tucker Stenger and Ian Daly putting one in the back of the net to put them back in the lead. Daly, both goals for the Jumbos. Siegelstein, one assist. Biagio Paoletta with the other.
Playing the ball is Van Brewer, who sends a header in, and now Calvin Arrow's header out wide to Liam Gherkin. Gherkin's going to send back to Clivio. Clivio back to Gherkin. And Gherkin going to send down the line for Monty Cano. Monty Cano now. He's playing back to Liam Gherkin. Liam Gherkin crossing one in over the head of Ian Daly, looking for his hat trick. Unable to get it there as that cross is a little bit high, and it'll be a Jumbo throw. Liam Gherkin's going, Eric Ingersoll is going to be taken out by Derek Engie here.
For New England College, number 3, Julian Duarte, will replace his brother and twin Santiago Duarte, both from Bogota, Colombia.
That's a header out by the Pilgrims. Derek Engie's foot meets it, but Ali Azawa able to clear, and now Wiskins Flavel on the ball. Flavel's going to send deep, and plenty of time for the Jumbo defense, and it'll be Eric Lauda that takes it, lets it roll to his hands.
Lauder now with plenty of time, trying to take as much off the clock as he possibly can. These Jumbos looking to empty their bench just a little bit. Max Jacobs looking to come back in for the Jumbos.
Eric Lauda playing with it around the back, and he's going to send it to Liam Gherkin. Gherkin sending deep, looking for Kano. Monty Kano now wrestling with Ali Azawa. Monty Kano on the ball. Kano tried to bring it from his left to his right, and it was good defending there, and Alex Rust able to boot it off the foot of Liam Gherkin, and it'll be a Pilgrims throw. Alex Rust's throw is over the head of the Jumbos and to Max Clivio. Clivio plays to Engie, who plays back to Clivio, and now Paoletta plays wide to Aiden Welsh. Welsh plays to Ian Daly. Daly looking down the line. Finds Trainer. Trainer sending to Daly. Daly maybe trying to put one in here. And the pass goes back to Sean Trainer, who has a little bit of room. Sean Trainer in the box now. Sean Trainer turns, looks to cross, and that is blocked, but he puts the next one in, and Calvin Arrow is on the ball. Calvin Arrow looking to play a pass, and it is shot by Liam Gherkin and stopped by Hayden Walker.
And the Jumbo crowd looking for a handball call off the foot of Trainer, but they don't get one. Looks like Trainer will come off now as Max Jacobs will check in, the senior from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Jacobs coming in here, trying to provide a spark off the bench. Scored a number of goals for the Jumbos in 2019 in their championship run that year. This ball is played, and Clivio, they're going to get Clivio with a foul.
And an extremely late call from the official there. Looks like we've got an shaken up player. Looks like Santil. Santil's been excellent for the Pilgrims on defense, but Santil, we're going to hope he's okay so he can stay on.
Looks to be all right, and we'll play away. 30 minutes to go in this one. Hayden Walker ready to play it away. The Jumbos let up a goal very quickly in the second half. Ever since have been steady as they come, and tacked on a goal to put them ahead as Travis Van Brewer going forward. Van Brewer has Calvin Arrow. He plays him. Arrow now wide, looking for Ian Daly. Ian Daly going to cross one in, and it is blocked.
Blocked there by Santil in the corner. It's Daly. Looks like it'll be a corner kick. Rather, a goal kick.
Goal kick will be the call. And Hayden Walker set to kick it away. Hayden Walker's ball is met by the chest of Max Jacobs, who plays Travis Van Brewer. Van Brewer looked to go in, unable to do so. The ball is cleared away before it's met by a Pauletta head. And now the ball rattles around the midfield before it's trapped by Max Clivio. Liam Gherkin looking to play down the line. And he's got Kano there. Monty Kano with a swift move, and he's going forward into the box. Monty Kano's got some space. A pass to Max Jacobs, and a shot on goal, and it's a goal, and that's a hat trick for Ian Daly. Ian Daly was able to take the nice flick on from Max Jacobs and put it into the back of the net. That's 3. And the Jumbos lead 3-1 on the Ian Daly hat trick.
And it was only a matter of time until Monty Kano was really going to be able to find something down there. Kano, doing a great job on that left side, pushing forward, keeping his confidence, again, staying patient on the attack despite so many things happening down there in the box. And Kano finding Ian Daly, and Ian Daly able to put his third in, the hat trick for Daly.
And a really swift touch there by Max Jacobs to know that he didn't have the angle that Ian Daly did. Ian Daly able to put it in the back of the net.
Daly, the senior from California.
Aiden Welsh now playing. He has Calvin Arrow. Arrow is defended by Flavel. And the ball rattles around before it's met by Travis Van Brewer, who plays Calvin Arrow. Calvin Arrow going forward, looking for Monty Kano again. Monty Kano with a touch. He's in the box. Monty Kano tries to shoot it himself, and it's blocked. But it'll be a Jumbo corner kick. Monty Kano has been dangerous on that left side.
Absolutely, and Kano pushing forward. It's only a matter of time until we see a little bit more danger from Kano. Trying to put one in the back of the net himself there, but met by a defender. Now it'll be Travis Van Brewer in the corner, looking to put one in with that deft left foot.
Van Brewer has had a number of nice balls today. No goals off them yet. As that's a header by Max Clivio, saved by Walker, but Clivio's second is saved again, and then a rip, and it's blocked, and it's rattling around, and Hayden Walker will come down with it. A dangerous attack, and now it looks like Hayden Walker may be shaken up, but it looks like he's all right.
Just laying down on the ball there as the keeper does. Hayden Walker doing an excellent job down there, just thwarting this Jumbo attack. Jumbo's certainly unlucky to only have 3 goals in this one, considering they have 17 shots and 10 of those have been on goal.
Clivio there was dangerous on the head, and then the follow-up rebound. Another shot for the Jumbos afterwards, and Hayden Walker stood tall, stood on his head, and kept that ball out of the net. It remains 3-1.
Now Woo Vin Shin set to check back in for the Jumbos. Travis Van Brewer will exit. Eric Ingersoll also getting ready to check back in. Looks like he'll come in for Calvin Arrow, give Arrow a bit of a rest with the Jumbos up now 3-1. It's Daly with the hat trick for the Jumbos, all the score for them.
A header back by Angie to the feet of Max Clivio, who will play all the way back to Eric Lauda. And Lauda plays wide to Eden Welsh. Welsh to Lauda. And Max Clivio plays down the line to Liam Gherkin. Gherkin going forward. He's got some room. He's going to cross the halfway mark and look to play. And he's going to play to Calvin Arrow. Calvin Arrow's got some time now. Calvin Arrow going forward. Arrow looking for Max Jacobs. Max Jacobs with the right foot, and it's a goal! Max Jacobs makes it 4-1 Jumbos on the beautiful pass from Calvin Arrow.
And the Jumbos moving the ball excellently there with that attack. Max Jacobs able to put it in the back of the net with the right foot. And that may be the first mistake that we've really seen from Hayden Walker. Walker moving out just a little bit too wide from the goal. Jacobs seeing that and just finding the back of the net. A beautiful pass by Calvin Arrow and an even more beautiful finish there from Max Jacobs as Eric Ingersoll will re-enter. Calvin Arrow exits the game, but Arrow with the assist there, certainly making his impact shown. Jumbos now 21 shots, 13 of those on goal, and 4 goals to show for it. They lead 4-1 here at Bellow Field. This one seems to be getting away from the Pilgrims.
What an impact so far for Max Jacobs after checking into that game. And now the Jumbos go forward again with Ian Daly. A great clinical finish there by Max Jacobs allows the Jumbos to make it a 4-1 lead. And things are getting a little bit more comfortable here at Bellow Field. The Pilgrims now going forward with Robaldo. Robaldo plays it to Duarte. Duarte kicking in, and it's met there by Casson. Casson plays back. Galatas with a rip, and this one is able to be saved easily by Eric Lauda.
Lauda's got to be pretty happy to have those gloves on today. A little chilly here at Bellow Field. The wind certainly playing a role in today's outcome. Again, a lot of goal kicks knocked down in the first half from Walker, but headed against the Jumbos this side. Daly now on the near sideline.
Ian Daly tried to play it in deep, and it was blocked. Eric Ingersoll playing to Max Clivio. Clivio's got some time. Play out wide. It's Liam Gherkin now. Gherkin tried to go down the line. It was blocked. And Derek Engie on the ball. Engie to Pauletta. Pauletta back to Engie. Back to Pauletta. And Pauletta to Clivio. Max Clivio looking to go long. He was looking for Daly. Max Jacobs on it now. Max Jacobs, a little bit of time on his right foot. And plays out wide to Ian Daly. Ian Daly met by the defense, and Winston-Slavel now on it. Back to Galatas. Galatas playing wide to Santil. Santil down the line to Flavel. Flavel to Duarte. Duarte back to Santil. And Wiskins-Flavel now along the left side. That goes out of bounds.
Two substitutions coming in for the Jumbos. It'll be Zach Siegelstein and Owen Denby entering for Biagio Paoletta and Monty Cano. Certainly looking for a little bit of rest here as the Jumbos lead 4-1 here in the second half. Paoletta disappointed to be sent off, but honestly, you can't blame him. This could be his last season in a Jumbo uniform. The senior played many years for Tufts, an all-conference selection 3 times in his time here.
The Jumbos going forward and sending deep is Ingersoll. Ingersoll looking for Jacobs. Jacobs on it now. Tried to get a lefty shot, couldn't. But the pass from Siegelstein out wide to Daly. Daly puts it across and it's cleared away. Another dangerous looking attack from the Jumbos. Duarte now going forward, finding Flavel. Flavel towards the middle and plays to the other Duarte. Julian Duarte on the ball now and turning back. And will play out wide looking for Santil. Santil down the line to Flavel. And the ball is bouncing around. Santil on it, pressured by Siegelstein. Duarte now. And Ian Daly takes the ball, but they'll call a little grab on Zach Siegelstein, I believe. And it'll be a free kick for the Pilgrims. The Pilgrims going forward. And it is met by an Eric Ingersoll foot, who plays it back. And now a bit of a mishap Max Jacobs was giving chase. Good defending by Alex Russ to boot it away. And the ball is, again, bouncing around the midfield before it's met by Woo Shin. Woo Shin trying to go forward. It's bodied. And it'll be a jumbo free kick.
Right, and Woo Shin, one of the smaller players on this team, but certainly in there for his speed and touch. Just getting a little roughed up down there. Not quite sure what the official is stopping play for here. Looks like he's assessing an injury. Injured player seems to be Ali Alzawar, who has been so good for the Pilgrims on defense. Again, stopping a crucial play earlier from Kano that looked like it could have been a goal. We've got 2 more substitutions here for the Jumbos as well. It'll be number 4, Max Cook, and Ethan Feigen to enter. Daly will exit. Daly, the hat trick for the Jumbos, and it will be Ali Alzawar to step off for the Pilgrims. Again, so great on defense. Coming in for them, it'll be Jake Natola, the junior from Hudson, New Hampshire.
Derek Engie getting ready to kick this free kick away. Definitely an opportunity for the Jumbos to mix in some guys and get them some experience playing in NCAA tournaments, some guys who haven't yet.
Absolutely, and it's what you're really looking for from a strong program like Tufts. Again, they lead by 3 goals here. You've got a little bit of room to gain some experience. Eric Lauda, the freshman goalkeeper for the Jumbos, certainly with the most experience this season. Jake Tots, the sophomore, just behind him. So we'll see if Tots gets a little bit of time here. No shutout to defend for Lauda. Again, 1 goal scored by the Pilgrims. It was Tucker Stenger earlier within the first minute of the second half.
The Jumbos going forward now. Woo Shin with the ball on his feet. Passes to Derek Engie. Engie sending high. And he's got the feet of Feigen. Feigen, the freshman, going forward. Has a little bit of a move and gets tripped up. No call. Robinson Santil with the defense there, and it'll be a jumbo throw.
Flavel disappointed, wanted that ball in the Pilgrims' direction, but it'll stay for the Jumbos.
Seagulls team with the cross in, and Jacobs tried to put it in the net. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Hayden Walker and the Pilgrims.
And Jacobs with his hands on his head after that attempt, certainly disappointed that he didn't finish that one. Looks like the Jumbos are going to have another substitution soon, though. Max Cook getting ready to come on. And he does, coming off for Tufts. That'll be Liam Gherkin, the sophomore from Palos Verdes, California.
Gherkin's played big minutes in this game for the Jumbos and done a nice job being a threat along that left side. Ball sent in high and met, rattling around. Max Jacobs was in there, and Tucker Stenger comes away with the ball. Let's try to send it back. Hayden Walker will come out to take it.
And Siegelstein giving chase there, but to no avail. Walker now boots this one long off the head of Galatas.
Going forward are the Pilgrims, but it is met by the jumbo defense. And Eric Lauda sends it high and out of bounds into the stands. Unable to make the play are some fans. And the Pilgrims have it in the jumbo end. Looking to send across, and Galatas gets a foot on it, sends it, and it is met by the defense. Playing for the Jumbos there is Owen Denby. The ball's out wide with Ethan Feigen. Feigen sends it back to Denby. Denby to Clivio.
Clivio, again, the former NESCAC Player of the Week in New England Small College Athletic Conference, where the Jumbos play. The Pilgrims, the champions of the New England Collegiate Conference, NECC versus NESCAC.
The Jumbos going forward now after that passing. Feigen on it. Ethan Feigen going to play to Eric Ingersoll. Ingersoll looking in deep, trying to find the head of Zach Siegelstein. The Jumbos stay on it, though. Going forward is Feigen. Feigen, a little bit of room. Feigen getting a little bit of pressure. The ball is defended, and it is kicked away by the defense of the Pilgrims, with the Jumbos back on it. Ethan Feigen now on the ball on the right side. Eric Ingersoll with it. Ingersoll plays all the way back to Derek Engie. Engie across to Welsh. Aiden Welsh back to Derek Engie. Engie going forward. Going to play out wide. Feigen now. Ethan Feigen putting in a cross. It's at the feet of Engie. Engie trapped it, was unable to go forward with it, and the Pilgrims go the other way on counterattack. Wiskins Flavel now. Flavel going forward. He's got Denby. Beats him. Ball now on the feet of Stanger. Stanger tried to kick it past Eric Ingersoll, who met it with his chest, and going the other way are the Pilgrims. We're going to get a call against the Jumbos, it seems.
That's going to be offsides against Tufts, but the Pilgrims playing it quickly. Got to play with a little bit of urgency here. Still down 3 goals. Jumbos lead 4-1. Pilgrims got to get something going soon.
Zach Siegelstein now on it, trying to play in deep for Max Jacobs. Jacobs gives chase. I think they're going to say he's offside.
And they are going to call offsides. The Jumbos have still played with a pretty strong attack. Again, we've seen plenty of chances. 23 shots, 13 on goal for the Jumbos. It's really been quite lopsided here at Bellow Field. But New England College, the equalizer goal early in that first half, shaking up the Jumbos a little bit. And 4-1 after the hat trick from Daly. The goal from Jacobs making it 4. Again, goal from Tucker Stanger of New England College on the rebound. Lauda unable to get back in. Just a great shot from Stanger. Back upper 90, top right corner.
Flavel was trying to find a fellow Pilgrim. Instead finds Max Jacobs. Jacobs has it. Plays out wide to Max Cook. Cook coming inside. Tried to play back to Jacobs. Ball rattles around. Ends up finding the feet of Eric Ingersoll, who plays back to Aiden Welsh. The Jumbos slowing down their pace of play here, not wanting to risk the potential of a counterattack and sitting comfortably on a 4-1 lead. Siegelstein now with it, plays out wide to Feigen. Feigen cuts back, and Eric Ingersoll had it for a second, lost it. Wiskins Flavel now on it, plays to Duarte. Duarte to Duarte, and the ball rattles around and goes back to the Jumbos before Owen Denby boots it away. And it'll be a Pilgrims throw.
Pilgrims taking a play out of the Jumbos book here, trying to play with a little bit of patience, but the time is ticking off the clock. Just over 16 minutes left to go here at Bellow Field, and the Pilgrims still find themselves down by 3.
Zach Siegelstein now with a bit of an opportunity to go forward. He doesn't have much help and ends up losing it. The defense by Santil, and the ball is going the other way. Now, Max Cook on it. Loses it. Duarte. Duarte going forward. Plays to Wiskins Flavel. Flavel now trying to play in deep to Stanger. Stanger. Back to Santil. Santil to Flavel. Flavel to Duarte. Duarte trying to find his brother. And the ball is taken there, but it is met by Jake Natola in the back. And Natola goes forward and finds Duarte. Duarte to Stanger. Stanger trying to play back to him and unable to connect. Going forward is Max Cook. The Jumbos have some room to run, and they're going to play out wide to Ethan Feigen. Feigen's got some space. Feigen towards the middle, and he's met by the defense, but holds on to the ball. Ethan Feigen's still on it. Ethan Feigen has a little bit of room, trying to play a cross in. No one was home, but on the back post there, and a shot over by Max Jacobs. He just missed.
Yeah, and really, again, beautiful attack from the Jumbos. Staying confident down there. Was looking for the foot of Woven Shin on the cross, but the shot just wide for the Jumbos. Mikey Brady and Monty Cano re-entering for Tufts. It'll be Aiden Welsh stepping off with his teammate Max Jacobs, the senior from Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
Max Jacobs almost had another there, unable to put it in the back of the net. Siegelstein's head is back to the feet of Jake Natola, and Natola plays out wide. And off of the feet of Ethan Feigen, it'll be a throw for the Pilgrims.
Jumbos continuing to apply pressure on the offensive end. Just under 15 minutes left to go here.
A throw down the line. Header by Stanger. And Clivio able to head it away. Now on the ball is Galatas. Galatas plays out wide to Rust. Rust trying to play in deep. And it's on the back post. Flavel's cross in, gets deflected and booted away. But it's stopped by Duarte. Duarte now trying to force it across. And that one's going to go out, and it'll be, I think they're actually going to call a push in the back, and it'll be a free kick for Lauda, who plays short. And the Jumbos go forward methodically with their passing. On the ball now, Max Cook. Cook turns back. He plays to Ingersoll. Ingersoll is going to go back to Max Clivio. Clivio's got some time. He'll play to Owen Demby. Demby's in no rush. And he'll play up to Mikey Brady. Mikey Brady trying to play a Feigen and stepping in to take the ball away was Santil. Santil now on it. And he plays to Derek Engie. And Engie and Denby are going forward. Denby tried to play back to Mikey Brady. Mikey Brady unable to get there. Has Robato stepped in. But the Jumbos go forward. Max Cook now. Max Cook plays to Montecano. Montecano has been dangerous so far in this one. Tries to play on to Max Cook now. Cook tried to get on it and wrestled down to the ground. I think they're going to call it a goal kick. No call on that one. They'll say it went both ways on the contact.
And we've said it once, and we'll say it again here. The officiating has been a little bit inconsistent in terms of what they're calling and what they're not calling. I guess you've got a 4-1 game here. Just want to let them play this one out. But the goal kick down there after a lot of contact looked like it may have been just outside the box. But in any case, still tough. And Galatas takes a tough one off the head. And they're looking to the athletic trainer right away. But Galatas trying to plead his case to stay on the field at this point, trying to sit up and get up so he can stay on. Galatas has been excellent for the Pilgrims this season. The graduate student from Hillsborough, New Hampshire. This could be his final minutes in a Pilgrims uniform. Galatas third on the team in points, first on the team in assists.
Galatas had the hockey assist on that Tucker Stenger goal. The one goal on the board for the Pilgrims so far. He had a long-distance shot off the crossbar. Stanger was able to put the rebound in.
Absolutely, and Galatas, and we saw it, beautiful shot off the crossbar from outside the box. Stanger able to finish, but Galatas still down on the field. Some of the Pilgrims running over, may be getting a little bit of a water break at this point. But Galatas able to get up under his own power. He's beginning to walk towards the bench, but we'll see if that's just a cursory walk it off. Gives the thumbs up to his coach. Gives the thumbs up again, trying to convince the athletic trainer at this point that he's okay. Oh, looks like we've got a bit of a bloody nose. Still trying to plead his case to stay on the field.
He's ready to check back in. No worse for the wear as Panayotis Galatas. 12 minutes to go in this one. And it'll be, I think it'll be sent back to the Jumbo. Nope. The Pilgrims will play it around the back, and Galatas steps back on the field. Natola's pass is intercepted by Mikey Brady. Mikey Brady goes around in the circle, then finds Siegelstein, who tried to flick on, whiffed at it a little, and Owen Denby sends in deep. Montecano could get on the back of that one. Jake Natola clears it away, and Wiskins Flavel's header finds the feet of Owen Denby. And Robato with a header on that. Zach Siegelstein now. Siegelstein tripped up a little, plays down the line, looking for Feigen. And it goes out of bounds.
Jumbo still pressing on the attack. 11:30 left to go here in this second half. Jumbo's again dominating on offense. They have 24 shots, 13 of those on goal with 8 corners.
Play in the corner to the Jumbos. Looking to get a cross in, and they're unable to. But the ball comes back to Owen Denby, who will send all the way across to Max Clivio. And Clivio sends in deep for Montecano. Wu-Vin Shin now on the ball. Shin going forward. Shin looking for Mikey Brady. And it's just past the outreached foot of Mikey Brady. And Hayden Walker will collect it. Ready to boot it away. Walker's punt is high. And it is met by a Derek Engie head backwards. Hustling forward is Julian Duarte trying to get on it, but it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Pilgrim throw nonetheless. 2 subs in for the Pilgrims. Cameron Rivard is checking in for the first time, and Ali Azawal is coming back on after his injury before.
Coming in as well for the Jumbos, it'll be Anthony Bangdia. Looks like he'll wait until the next stoppage. 10 minutes left to go here at Bellow Field. The wind is certainly blowing hard. We can see that flagpole even shaking as well.
The wind has really picked up in the last few minutes. Will certainly play a factor in the next game here as well. The winner of that game, which will be between Stevens and Swarthmore, will go on to play the winner of this game, which currently looks like it'll likely be the Jumbos, as Bongdia steps on the field for Feigen.
See that flagpole still shaking around in the wind.
Galatas tries to send in deep. Found Tucker Stanger's feet for the second, and he's unable to control. Max Cook now going forward to Woo Shin, who passes quickly back to Aiden Welsh. And the Jumbos play around their back line. Max Clivio now to Owen Denby. And Denby back to Angie, who goes back to Denby. Denby goes down the line to Bongdia. Bongdia going forward now. And tried to play a pass to Mikey Brady, unable to connect with him. Wiskins Flavel now. Stepping in and meeting him was Owen Denby. The ball goes high in the air before Max Clivio heads it out of bounds. Duarte now going forward. Duarte plays back to Santil. Santil will send in deep. A header, and unable to connect was Rivard. A good cross in by Santil there.
But to no avail for the Pilgrims, and it's one of their best attacks so far in this second half. The Jumbos have done an excellent job dictating the pace and really just continuing to push on the offensive end. The Pilgrims not able to get anything going past that first minute when they were able to put a goal in after the rebound goal from Tucker Stanger.
Going forward now for the Jumbos. And that's a pass out wide. Max Cook now on it. Cook going forward. Just looking to find a pass. Max Cook has some room. He's running and he's tripped up from behind, and that'll be a free kick.
And it looks like Woo Shin will be the person taking this free kick with Van Brewer off the pitch at this point. But well done by the Jumbos to draw that penalty. We'll see if Shin decides to put this one towards the goal or see who's going to take it. It looks like Clivio is going to head into the box. So with Arrow off the pitch at this point, Clivio, the tallest player on the field. We've got 3 men hovering over the ball between Shin, Kano, and Max Cook.
Shins plays a high cross looking for Mikey Brady, and Brady unable to get on the end of it. Or got a foot on it, unable to control it, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Pilgrims.
The most unfortunate part about that ball is that there's a little hole in the fence behind the goal that looks like Mikey Brady was able to put it into as Sean Trainer gets set to re-enter the game.
Going forward are the Jumbos. Siegelstein plays out wide to Bongdia. Bongdia is met by the defense, and Mikey Brady plays back to Demby. Clivio now with it. Clivio tried to play a pass to Cook, unable to connect.
And Trainer enters for Monty Kano. Again, Kano getting a little bit of rest. Seemed to be a little bit banged up from injury, not playing as many minutes in the NESCAC tournament as I'm sure he would have liked, but the Jumbos able to get the job done and are NESCAC champions. They're looking to take home the first victory here in this NCAA Division III tournament with just under 6 minutes to go. They lead 4-1 after the hat trick from Ian Daly and an additional goal from Max Jacobs after it.
Ball met there with 4 headers. Now Wu Wen Shin gets a foot on it. Wu Wen Shin to Zach Siegelstein. Siegelstein trying to go forward. Siegelstein with a pass out wide, looking to get on Sean Trainer's feet. Sean Trainer with a lefty cross in. I think Mikey Brady thought that Zach Siegelstein was behind him, let the ball go through his legs, and the Pilgrims able to go the other way. Galatas now with a pass for Duarte. Duarte going forward. He steps over, and he finds Stanger. Stanger plays back. Rivard now. Rivard plays a high ball in, and Denby boots it away. Now Engie plays to Siegelstein. Siegelstein tried to play wide to Bongdia, unable to connect. Ingersoll now. Ingersoll played to Trainer. Trainer unable to get a great pass on it, and the Pilgrims now come back with it. And the ball's played out of play. Under 5 minutes to go in this one. It's a good game, well contested for the first 60 minutes or so. Then the Jumbos began to pull away. At one point, this game was 1-1 after a 46th minute goal for the Pilgrims, who were able to put one in the back of the net.
Absolutely, and the adrenaline pumping all game long for both the Pilgrims and the Jumbos, but the Jumbos adding the first goal. It was Daly assisted by Siegelstein. New England College coming out, and within the first minute of the second half, it was Tucker Stanger scoring that equalizer rebound goal after the beautiful ball in from Panayotis Galatas.
That one sent in deep by Ozawa and met by a header by Clivio. Bongdia now plays to Engie, who played to Shin, and Shin plays to Max Cook. Wu Wen Shin now with it. Wu Wen Shin beats the defender Robato. He's going forward. Now he turns quickly. Wu Wen Shin with great foot control. Derek Engie's header goes back to Eric Ingersoll, who plays all the way back to Eric Lauda. And Lauda plays wide to Max Clivio. Clivio now, out wide to Denby. Denby turns back. I'm going to play back to Ingersoll, who heads on to Max Cook. Cook plays simple to Wu Wen Shin. Shin back to Cook. And Cook plays a deep ball in. That's a high ball looking for Mikey Brady, who skies up, collides with Walker. The ball goes free, and the Pilgrims go the other way. Wiskins Flavel now on it. Wiskins Flavel playing out wide to Rivard. Rivard plays back to Rust. Rust all the way back to Walker. And Walker kicks it away to Robato. Cooper Robato now playing deep, looking to get on the feet of Tucker Stanger. Instead, Eric Ingersoll plays it there. And Eric Lauda now with the ball. Plays a dangerous pass to Max Clivio. There's plenty of time, though. And Owen Denby on it. Denby looking for Mikey Brady. Mikey Brady flicks on for Siegelstein. Siegelstein plays there, and he is met by a knee from Cooper Robato. He gets up all right, though. Free kick for the Jumbos.
And again, the Jumbos, a bigger team than the Pilgrims, playing certainly with more physicality, and their ability to get up after hits has been really significant and helped them really in this one. Jumbo's more physical.
Sean Trainer added a chance there. Ball trickles over his feet, and it's collected by Hayden Walker. 2 minutes to go. Walker set to boot this one away, and he does. Mac Cook with a nice header there to Derek Engie. Engie plays back to Denby. Denby to Clivio. Clivio goes to Shin. Shin to Ingersoll. Ingersoll to Engie. Engie plays back to Denby, who goes to Bongdia. Bongdia now plays to Mikey Brady, who turns back and plays back. Max Clivio. Wide to Ingersoll. Eric Ingersoll going forward to Wu Wen Shin. Wu Wen Shin now, a little bit of room. He's looking to run. Plays to Max Cook, who plays backwards to Ingersoll. Ingersoll to Shin. Shin moving around now, and River takes it away. Cameron River going forward. And that ball is bouncing. River stays on it.
And with 1 minute left to go, it's certainly worth noting that this New England College Pilgrims team is extremely young and will be back next season trying to gain some revenge. They're only really losing 2 key contributors here to graduation, those 2 being Panayotis Galatis and Tucker Stanger. But again, the Jumbos just too strong here for the Pilgrims today. Here at home at Bello Field, the Jumbos continuing to protect their home field, have not lost here all year.
25 seconds to go as Bongi goes forward. He is fouled by Roboto, and it'll be a free kick. We'll see if the Jumbos rush to try and put one on net here before the clock runs down. 15 seconds to go. And a shot taken by Siegelstein and scored. Nobody knew that was coming besides Siegelstein, including Hayden Walker. And Zach Siegelstein puts one in the back of the net off the free kick.
And at this point, I'm not really sure what the sportsmanship convention is, but Zach Siegelstein running in as we thought he was getting ready to put that one towards the net. But a beautiful kick from Zach Siegelstein. Bends it like Beckham right into the upper 90 of that back left corner. Well done by Siegelstein. And really just puts the nail in the coffin here for the Pilgrims, and a tough way to go here. Again, 9 seconds left. They'll kick this one in and send this one to tomorrow. The Jumbos headed to Sunday's matchup with a bid to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA Division III men's soccer tournament on the line.
That'll do it here at Bello Field. The Jumbos of Tufts beat the New England College Pilgrims 5-1 in the first round of the NCAA tournament. Thank you for listening. I'm Noah Goldstein here alongside Sam Brill. We'll see you tomorrow for the next one.
Sip Ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live on Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip Ace, that super bass got boom, boom. Got me dead live on Kurt Cobain, boom, boom. Sip Ace, that
Daly, scorer of the first 3 goals in the Tufts Jumbos men's soccer first round NCAA tournament win over New England College. Ian, quickly take me through those 3 goals.
Yeah, you know, just fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time 3 times. That's something we really work a lot on in practice. In our finishing drills is be aggressive, be hungry in the box, and you know, there's a lot of guys on our team, Alex Rasson, Bryce Visnick, Max Cook, who pride ourselves on, myself included, who pride ourselves in being, you know, just in the right place, being hungry in the box, and it worked out for me today.
Awesome, man. NEC came out really strong in that second half, getting that equalizer. What clicked for you guys right after?
You know, I think we just kind of got that out of our system, got the nerves out. We knew we were going to concede goals this tournament, and it's better to take it on early rather than later. And, you know, there's a lot of senior leadership from Biagio and Calvin, Derek down the middle. They brought anyone in, just calmed it down and said, you know, we know we're good enough to win this game. Just find our heads, find our game, and then you can see we really opened it up and had a lot more success in the second half there.
All right, and any mindset or strategy going into the next game tomorrow?
You know, really just, I think everyone's just happy to be getting one more game. That's all we say in the locker room, one more game, one more practice out here all together on Bello. So right now, all we're focused on is game tomorrow. Either one of these 2 teams is playing behind us here.
All right, thank you, and congrats on the win.
Thank you.